Hi, folks. It's Thursday. Today I thought I would do some weekly obsessions. As you know, if you've seen some of my other videos, I'm a huge pop culture nerd. So I want to just show you some of the things that I've been just chilling with this week. Chilling? It makes it sound like these are people. It's confusing. Um, these are things that I'm obsessed with this week. So to jump right in, one of my new friends, his name is Jake, he introduced me to a new type of tripod that I'm going to start using for filming, which is this guy. The reason this guy is so cool is because it's bendable. And the one thing that I've been struggling with filming videos for you guys is that I can't hold the camera and walk at the same time. So I'm hoping what I'm able to do with this, we're going to try it out this week, is I can somehow clip it to my wheelchair so I can be hands-free but still record at the same time. It's pretty cool, right? So that's the first weekly obsession. Second, I'm actually headed on a flight tonight to London in the UK. Yay! Because we have V-Day there next week. So sometimes I like to bring a little treat on the plane, you know, just a little snack. So one of the things that I like to bring a lot of times are these delicious dark chocolate covered blueberries. My favorite thing to do with these is I'll pop a couple in my, what? I'll pop a couple in my mouth, and then I like to suck all the chocolate off and then chew little gummies after. So, delicious. What else? Next, there's a new book that just came out. So I'm obsessed with this series by, I can't remember, Danielle Page. And it's a series called Dorothy Must Die. And just a disclaimer, I'm like such a nerd. And every time I go to the bookstore, because I find these books, I just like look at lists of books that people are reading, and then I go to buy them at the bookstore, and every time I walk in, I'm like, I'm looking for this book, and they're always like, oh, that's in our teen section. Listen, I still love teen books. I don't care. So the series, Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. It's a really cool series because it's the continuation of The Wizard of Oz. So I'm not giving anything away. There's no spoilers here, I promise. But basically, Dorothy goes back to Oz, and then she becomes the enemy, and then the new hero emerges. What's cool about this series is not only is it the story of Dorothy returning to Oz, but then what this author did is she wrote a bunch of other short stories in other books to let us know where everybody was, what the Tin Man was up to, what the Scarecrow was up to, what the Cowardly Lion was up to, what the Wizard was up to, all of those things, and then they all converge in this big series. So the newest one just came out this week, and it's called The End of Oz. I think it's the last one in this series. So I'm anxious to read this. I'm bringing this with me to London as well. So this week, music-wise, I'm still obsessed with Ed Sheeran. I've been listening to him a lot. I've also been listening to a band called Computer Games, which is my friend Darren Criss. They just released an EP, and it is so good. So I highly recommend you check that out. Also, I recently saw Lion over on the plane. I don't even know what date it is. I know it's Thursday, but the date, I don't know. I recently saw Lion, and Sia did an incredible song for Lion. And then speaking of Sia, her and Pink released a song called Waterfall, which is also amazing. So those are the things that I've been listening to on repeat. What else? The other thing that I'm obsessed with is the Nintendo Switch. My friend Sam George has the Nintendo Switch, and I got to check it out just a couple days ago backstage at V-Day. And the reason I'm obsessed with this is because I want one, and they're all sold out everywhere. Everywhere I've been, they're all sold out. And I realize this is a bit of consumerism, and it's supply and demand, blah, blah. But I do like playing video games, and I think it would be cool to be able to take the Switch on the road. So those are my weekly obsessions. Tell me some of your weekly obsessions below in the old comments, if you're so inclined. And I'm going to head to the airport because I'm going to London on an overnight flight. So, as always, you're my new best friend. Call me every 5 minutes. Bye. Or should I say, cheerio.